How's everybody doing? It's bright up here. I usually cue it. When I talk about health and wellness, I usually lead off that I'm not a doctor, so to consult with your doctor if you've got any questions about anything of the things I talked about today. So if anything resonates, talk to a doctor at the end of this talk. So this is my business partner, Ryan. Enough about him. Myself and Ryan, after years of friendship, we decided after university we'd take off for a year of travel through India, Nepal, Southeast Asia, and that's kind of where a lot of the ideas that would become the Juice Truck took place. So if you're ever stuck or you're needing some inspiration or you're looking for some idea to change things, we always talk about travel being the great crux to kind of loosen all of those things and the great place to find inspiration and ideas. So while we were on this trip, we were hiking through the Annapurnas in the Himalayas, and we found this berry called sea buckthorn. And we learned that at the high altitude, the locals depended on it for a lot of their health and wellness. So it kind of sparked this idea that as we traveled, we would seek out whatever local communities were doing for their health and wellness. So in India, we learned about Ayurvedic medicine and yoga and meditation, and we tried all sorts of wacky foods called ashwagandha and shilajit and things that we couldn't pronounce at first, but these were ancient medicines that had thousands of years of history to them. So when we got back to Canada, we didn't know what to do with our lives, and we talked a lot about what we enjoyed on this trip, and we decided, why not turn this passion into our practice? So without much knowledge of business, I graduated Emily Carr studying painting. We decided to put those finger painting skills and those travel skills, and we launched a food truck. So this, at the time in 2011, we were Canada's first cold-pressed juice business. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with cold-pressed juice, but you can find it pretty much everywhere now. But at that time, it was kind of the beginning of a marketplace. Since opening in 2011, we've opened 6 locations. We distribute to over 100 grocery stores, and we employ over 100 people. So we've grown a lot since 2011, and we kind of are continuing to grow. This is our newest location. We just actually opened in Whole Foods this weekend, and we're going to be opening in a few other Whole Foods as years come. So a big part of that is partnership and finding people that you can grow together with. Just like in the medical industry, you want to have partners that are going to be there to grow with you. And part of that partnership is collaboration. So we like to always be thinking outside of the box. We did some shoes with native shoes. We've done juice that we've put into beer. We've done kombuchas and lemonade stands. So collaboration is a big part of thinking outside of the box and finding solutions for us. For us, it's all about building healthy communities. So big long table dinners where you're having genuine connections, you're putting your phones down and you're looking each other in the eye and you're connecting for more than the span of a tweet or an Instagram post. Some inspiration for us is eating for our planet. We always like to think, what are our values and do they align with what we're seeing on our plates? So for us, that means plants. We don't want to see it's a funny picture, but back to those values, like we don't want to see cruelty or harm or violence or any of those things caused to what's showing up on our plate. So we think about acts that are peaceful and aren't causing violence or pain or suffering. So on that point, we also want the health and wellness for our planet. So this is a plant-based burger from Tomorrow Foods, a local company. So animal agriculture is responsible for 18% of greenhouse gases. That's more than the combined exhaust from all transportation, which is pretty crazy. So if you've got the choice between a plant-based option or a non-plant-based option, just consider what those choices reflect. we like to think about how we've done it for centuries, letting the food be the medicine. We're big about preventative health, eating a healthy diet so that you don't have to be on prescription medicines or things that are preventable through food. One of the groups that we learn from are the blue zones. If you heard about the blue zones, there are areas around the world where people live an average age over 100. And one of the main components is a predominantly plant-based diet, family, regular exercise like gardening and walking, and having social engagement. That's not my son, but he kind of looks like that, so it could be my son. A lot of this is working for the next generation. We want to provide our kids and future generations clean air, clean water, fertile soils. So we have to think about what the cost is of what we're putting on our plates, what we're contributing to, so that they can enjoy the same privileges that we have. This is your book. If you want to start a juice bar, it tells you how to do it. It's got all our secrets, all our recipes, all that stuff, and kind of all the values and plant-based stuff that I'm talking about. For me, I always want to be the constant student. So this is one of the guys I listen to. There's podcasts on everything out there, from doctors to athletes. Every day, every time I'm in the car is a learning opportunity. So just continuing to learn and continuing to evolve as students and teachers. That's basically it. Went by pretty quick there. Thanks, guys.